Emmy award-winning actor Michael Imperioli is, of course, best known for his on-screen work with hit shows like The Sopranos and The White Lotus. But this season, Imperioli is going back to his theater roots and fulfilling a lifelong dream, making his Broadway debut. He's starring in the Tony-nominated revival of An Enemy of the People. I recently caught up with him with onstage host Frank DeLella to talk about his opening night on Broadway.
You know, I'm just very grateful. This business is very hard to have a career, period, let alone a long career, where you're getting quality work. I mean, I have a lot of fans like on Instagram and who come see the play who are in their 20s and early 30s who are just discovering The Sopranos and who like The White Lotus. And I'm grateful to be able to still do this and have a career.
And Frank joins me now to talk a little bit more about this. It was fun to do this together.
It was. We did the interview together. We also saw the show together, and we saw him backstage after. I mean, you got the full onstage experience, Annika.
I will be back for more because I enjoyed the onstage experience. But and we also got to do the interview in a really special location.
Yeah, he just opened Scarlet Lounge on the Upper West Side, which is this beautiful little like speakeasy vibe place that they do jazz music. They do live jazz music at the venue. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and his wife Victoria designed the interior, and she's running this now with him, business owners in New York. But back to Enemy of the People, he stars opposite Jeremy Strong, from obviously a lot of people know him from Succession, and they play brothers in this play.
And Michael plays the mayor of this town, and Jeremy's character is raising a red flag saying there's a crisis happening. And both of them are faced with this life-threatening catch-22 situation.
Yeah, I enjoyed it so much. And I find interesting about Michael, he's one of those stars that is not only an actor, he's a musician, he's an author.
He does everything.
He does everything. And one of the questions that I found a really interesting answer from him is what advice he would give his younger self. Here's what he said.
It's very easy. I would just say that not to worry so much. Because there were a lot of things I worried about that never really came to any kind of fruition. Yeah, I'd say that. I'd say, don't worry so much. It'll be okay.
I feel like I need to take that advice sometimes.
Yes, probably more often than I care to admit. You know, it's interesting because in the past, as you know, he's been outspoken on politics. He hasn't minced words. When a couple of years ago during the pandemic, he was talking about Mayor de Blasio and not really approving, shall we say, of how the city was being run. So I asked him about what he thinks about the job that the current mayor's doing.
I think the city's run it pretty well, actually, at the moment. People use things that happen politically to further their political agenda on both sides of the political spectrum.
You know, the mayor of An Enemy of the People commenting on our current mayor, Mayor Eric Adams.
Yeah, coming full circle there. Frank, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun to do that with you. Just also a quick reminder to watch these conversations and much more. Don't miss On Stage coming up this weekend, 7:30 p.m.